Hello there everyone, my name is Raxby and welcome back to Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Today we're going to enter the second level of the game, which is Downtown Bikini Bottom. So let's go. We have more than 5 spatulas, so we can easily enter it.
Downtown Bikini Bottom. Once a bustling metropolis, now a debris-covered crater.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying Downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate!
All right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
Not vacuum, SpongeBob. Evacuate.
Not vacuum, evacuate! We have to get everyone to safety.
Man, I know this game too well.
Can we just load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good,
Why not?
because the robots have taken all the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Those fiends, they thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you a golden spatula.
How about a driver's license instead?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Nice try.
Yeah, nice try, SpongeBob. Anyway, this is Downtown Bikini Bottom, and right at the get-go, you can get one of these steering wheels. We're gonna have to find 11 different steering wheels. We also have a new robot here, this like little puppy-like robot. It's pretty interesting, I think. But yeah, right at the get-go, you can get that one steering wheel. Now, they aren't all in this main area, so we will be collecting them throughout this level, and it will take a little bit until we actually get all of them. But yeah, though, we already got one. There is a second one right over here. Can we get to it already? No, because you can't move from there. Unless, wait, I think you can actually. No. Okay, we'll get that in just a little bit. Now, furthermore, you have the sponge ball, and if you can basically roll here. Now, if you thought that the physics in regards to the hitbox in some places was a bit awkward, well, the sponge ball is kind of worse. Good job on taking those out, Gary. Anyway, you have a G-Love robot, and you can only kill them from the top. So just go above them and then pound down on them with axe. It's not too difficult, but you're gonna have to do that because else you can't take them out. Now here we can get on this awning here, and that's how we get the second cog right from the get-go. Actually, we do need to go to the right here as well, something I kind of forgot to do. But you'll have like a whole bunch of like high tiki towers with an exploding one on top, and you have this cannon. Now, luckily, you can actually lure the cannon to shoot at you. So you want to try and be high up to try and get the cannon to shoot at you, so it will hit like the top one. Or for this first one, you can basically, well, get close enough with the rock. But for the other ones, you do want to try and, you know, get the cannon to basically shoot at the top one. So just stand near it, more or less, and you might get hit for some of them, but it really doesn't matter too much. As long as you get all the tiki towers destroyed, so you can press the 4 buttons here on the floor with a simple ground pound. It's really quite easy. I could have probably done it earlier, but yeah, that will take out the cannon and spawn your first golden spatula of this level on top of this weird statue. I don't know who this statue is of, and like there's a weird saw blade here. I Like, what kind of statue is this? It doesn't seem familiar to me. Maybe it's a reference to the show, but it seems a bit out of place to me. What? Okay, that was weird. I think something went wrong, but whatever. I just saved to a new font. We should be all good to go, so I'm not too worried. We can furthermore go back here. There will be a tartar sauce machine, as well as a sock. So be sure to not skip over that one, as yeah, you do want to grab that. What's next? I think that is pretty much all in this first little area. So now we are gonna go ahead, move along on the main path that we have to take here with the sponge ball too, which bounces horribly, but I guess that's just how the sponge ball is. Now you'll see on top of that one there is a sock. We can't quite get it yet, so we will be getting that in a little bit, but not for now. There is, by the way, in this level there is one spatula and one sock that we won't be able to get on this first run through of the level. So just saying that now, we will have to come back for those later on. You saw a button there, that's to open another gate that we're gonna have to open up. This level is a lot more open, I feel, than the previous one. Like the first level is really quite linear. That's the word I'm looking for. Whereas this one, I feel there's a few more spots where you can just, you know, walk around a bit, explore a bit, and not necessarily be stuck on the same path. Anyway, we can get our third wheel here, so that's good. I think there are 5 in this first main area, but that should. Oh wait, there's Tiki's over here. That's oh, come on now. Let's get on top of it. Onto this next one. Onto this one. Is there nothing here? Well, I'm disappointed. I thought there was more to that, but I guess not. Okay, let's just start the sponge ball again. It's really not one of my favorite mechanics because I feel like the control is just so bad. It just feels so slippery. I guess that's kind of what a ball is, but it doesn't feel like as tight as I would want it to be. Which, you know, maybe that's just a complaint on my part, and I'm just complaining about things I shouldn't complain about or something. But that's how I've always felt. I think we can get we get up there? No, not quite. Not from here. We'll get to that later then. As always, there is another character that we're gonna play as in this level that we're gonna need for a few things here and there. So we'll get to those. Of course, you know, there's this giant hole here, and there's really not much we can do about it, right? Like, how are we ever... We're not gonna make it up there. Well, that is because, again, we need the sponge ball for this. So we're gonna have to activate that switch and the sponge ball with it to, well, make it across that gap. So how is the sponge ball gonna help us across the gap? Well, we get a ramp. Yeah, out of nowhere we get a ramp, and that should help us out quite nicely. So let's jump. Oh, damn it, that was not what I meant to do. Luckily this one actually just stays activated, so you don't have to worry about reactivating it, at least. But you just need to bounce off this. Don't press any button to jump, because that will just stop your being in a ball form rather than help you jump or whatever. Now we can close off that lid to stop that cannon from doing anything, and take out these robots here just because they're in the way. It never really hurts to take out the robots, because then at least, you know, you won't have to worry about getting hurt from them. Up there is that sock, but we'll get to that in a bit. Next up, I think, you know, this level does take a little bit to really get anything going,
This
but
door
hey,
is locked from the inside. Who would do such a thing?
I don't know who would do such a thing, Bubble Buddy. What we can do is go up here for another sock, though. Oh, come on now. Oh yeah, this is really awkward. Because they kind of like depend on the weight. Like you'll weigh them down a bit or something and they're super slippery. So those are really awkward platforms to stand on. And you can take that one out. Now over here, you have the sea needle. We're gonna come back to this area way at the end of the level. I think for now it's really not that useful to enter. But we do have that one on this car here, another steering wheel that I do want to get. I just need to recall how to get on top of it, because I know there is a way to get on top of it. I mean, we could just wait until later and it will become a bit easier probably. Let's just make our way through this, because there's a machine behind the fence that will just keep spouting out these robots until we make our way across. So you want to go into a ball form, take this ramp here, through this, and then you can take out the machine, and it won't be in the way.
Gary? Meow? Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out. Meow. Not done? Doesn't that mean meow? Oh, that's the entrance to the rooftops, which leads to the lighthouse? Uh-huh. There's another golden spatula. I could really use that. Meow. What do you mean, get Sandy to help me? I can get through this. Meow, meow. Oh, that gap looks big. Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going to get across there? Uh-oh, more robots. Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible! And impassable! Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
Yep, that's right. SpongeBob really isn't too suited for this next part, so we're gonna have to have him switch out, tag out of this. But first, before we do that, let's open this teleport box right over here and check behind here for a couple more explodies. I think they should explode each other now, right? Yeah, there we go. A super combo, and you can get some nice amount of shiny objects from that. And then there's that weekly there. So let's not dilly-dally any longer and just get on top of here and change into the second, or well, the third character that we can play as, which is Sandy. Now Sandy, again, you know, she doesn't have the Y move, and she doesn't have an like a stomp either. So what is her special ability? Well, first off, she can fly around with her lasso like that. Is it lasso or lasso? I don't know. And she can use X to grab an enemy like that. You can blow up that gate right there very easily, and that will definitely help you out. Now, of course, you know, there were some wheels that we couldn't quite reach earlier, or some like this wheel, and we can easily grab that now because, well, Sandy can easily fly across and jump from higher spaces and all that good stuff. I think there were some more things back here that I do want to grab now, although no, actually no, you can get those from up top, I think anyway. So if I'm wrong, you know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna make mistakes, I'm human, but I'll cover everything that we can get in this level right now regardless, even if I may accidentally skip over some things that you could get a little bit earlier. We'll get it in this run of the level at least. So let's make our way across this gap here. Check if there's anything up on this ledge. No, just a shiny object. I know there is a sock on one of these ledges, so that's why I'm checking, because I don't really want to miss that. So it's definitely a good idea to keep checking so you don't accidentally miss it. Oh, right over here we can jump off to get this sock which we can get to jumping across this gap. That's another shock in this level. So, good so far, good so far. Unfortunately though, that does mean you do have to jump back down again, and it does take a little bit of time to get back up. Ooh, that is a nice jump. I didn't realize that one got you so high. You know what, I'm just gonna take that jump up, because that is really the easiest way to get back up here. I think they probably put that in there for that reason. Okay, so we went off there, so now we're gonna continue to pop along here, and there's gonna be a lot of tikis. Yeah, we can chop. I know. Don't worry, I got this. Furthermore, yeah, you can't press the lasso, like I said, and grab enemies out of the air, but we don't need that. And finally, you can swing from hooks, which is pretty cool, and that way you can get across these really large gaps. You can also, you know, grab enemies with a lasso, so let's grab this one from a distance, and we're never in any danger, like that. Quite easy to do. Do we want to jump across those from here? Oh, damn it. That is the only annoying thing, like close combat, like she doesn't have the ground pound, so close combat with things like that you only can defeat with a ground pound are a bit annoying to do. But that's just my one small gripe with Sandy, so it's really not too big of a deal. We can swing across these now. I do like Sandy's playstyle quite a bit though. She feels like she definitely has the best movement of the SpongeBob characters. Like Patrick feels really sluggish, but Sandy, you know, she feels really light and nimble, and I definitely really like that about her. But over here you can go to the rooftops. But before I move on to the rooftops, there are two more, there's one more sock to get, as well as one more wheel. So first of all, we want to jump down here, and then we can get this wheel, and there's that sock over there. Now, you could get to that. I think the easiest way is by swinging. So we're going to take this teleporter box back up to this one. And then we're just gonna fly over here. I think we should make that. Yeah, there we go. And that way we can grab our fifth sock of this level, or no, or fourth sock of the level. So we now have 4 socks, 2 spatulas, as well as already 5 of the driver wheels. So with all of that in hand, let's now move on to the next area within this level, which is gonna be the downtown rooftops.